buttons moved.
Live. Welcome back.
Welcome to the Scale Builders Guild, the greatest builders guild on the internet.
Week 55 of the live stream takeover.
Pow! We did it.
How did we make it?
Pow! Pow, pow!
We're older now than we were then.
If we're talking about how old we got in the last week, I definitely aged 10 years. I am 10 years older today.
You know, I aged 10 years during Scale Nationals, so you're just catching up to me.
I am so tired, guys. Today was the client presentation on a job that had literally drove me crazy for the last 2 weeks. The last couple of days were crazy, but we're fine now. How are you? Why don't you check in? Let us know where you are watching from and your favorite. No, we did that last week.
Your favorite PS color of paint.
Ooh, yeah.
Your favorite PS number.
Mine's Cobalt.
Mine is PS7.
I guess that's orange. Yes.
Obviously.
It is. You're not a PS24 man then.
Is that the pure orange one?
No, that's fluorescent orange.
Fluorescent orange? There's a pure orange that I haven't tried yet, and I think it's like in the 50s or something like that.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't have pure orange.
I didn't even know it existed until the other day.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Wednesday.
It is Wednesday. It is midweek. It's already been a long week.
Somebody said on Tuesday, they said, during one of my like work Zooms, I was on a Microsoft Teams call for 11 hours on Tuesday. In addition to the like 50 hours from the previous week. But they went, man, I can't believe it's already Wednesday. And I went, what? What day is it? And they went, oh no, it's Tuesday. I was like,
yeah,
I'm glad it's not Wednesday.
God. Yeah, that's yesterday was a big day for, like, we had been planning for weeks basically for a new machine delivery. That yesterday was the day.
You should see this thing. It's glorious.
It is a monster. Yeah. It is an absolute. So it's a new machine and a robot that goes with it. But
I thought they were going to build the channel with the size of that machine.
Yeah, it looks like that. But it was a very tight squeeze to get it through the door. I mean,
get out the Sawzall.
It was almost there. Almost there.
We don't need to come in and out of there. We'll just put up some tarps. It'll be fine.
So, anyway, it's in place, and now starts the long process of the actual setup of everything.
I wanted to ask you about that, the setup. So is it like, it's not you guys who set it up, right?
Not this very initial part.
You need qualified men.
Yes, you need trained professionals for both the machine and the robot, because as they transport the machines, they're in like a transport type
mode.
Yeah, so everything's locked down.
All the batteries are in lipo bags. They tape all the connectors. Exactly. Right. Okay.
So that nothing moves during transport. But it's a new CNC machine, and it's a fancy 5-axis machine, so it's got a lot more capability.
Hold on.
Another amount of capability.
5 axes is, so it's
correct.
X, Y,
right,
Z,
correct,
and then like plaid, and then
right. Actually, it goes back to B. Yes. It goes back to B and C, I think. So,
what axes are those? Is that like spinning?
So you have like regular X, X is left and right, Y is forward and back, Z is up and down. And then you have B, which rotates the table.
B is flourish.
Right. Yeah. B rotates the table, and then C
jazz hands.
Swings the table. So you can hit any side of a part.
Incredible.
I was doing like the Napoleon Dynamite hand.
Yeah. It makes eagle wings.
Yeah.
That's a lot of axes.
It is a lot of axes.
XI? I don't know. Okay, so that's pretty neat. That means that Vanquish can make your wheels slightly faster.
Yes, realistic valve stems in every wheel now. This is not a wheel making machine.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry for the frames dropping. Hopefully it comes back.
Enough with the gang symbols, says Bullgear RC. Sorry. That's pretty neat. Good stuff.
Yes.
I'm glad that you got that in there. No progress on that other project that I did all the model cars for.
I know.
haven't heard anything. I'm kind of in limbo on that one. But I did finish that other big pitch, that, what do they call it? Pilot. I did a pilot for a television show. That's done and dusted.
You edited that?
I edited
Edited.
What did I just say? Pilot. I just finished editing the pilot.
Yes.
So, Travis says, I like how Josh is trying to be all serious, and then there's Matt.
Yeah, exactly.
There's 5 axes, and when I went to science class, I learned all about the 5th one.
It's like, listen, I would let you be funny about this, but it's about machining, and I have to correct you. Even though I'm not a machinist. You are not. CNC machine in my garage does not make me a machinist.
Nope.
I understand things enough to understand what we can and can't make.
Yeah. Alex followed up by saying, well, Matt is the fun one. And it's true. I am the fun one. I'm the fun dad. So I'm like stepdad. Stepdad Larry. Bruce. Maybe Bruce would be the stepdad's name. I don't know.
This is mango bubbly, by the way.
Very nice. So, I'm drinking a peach vodka thing because I'm back on these again because I gained all that weight back that I lost a year ago.
Yeah, I know how that goes. And then I also have blood orange grapefruit bubbly bounce.
Oh, man, that sounds good.
That's next.
Are you getting jazzed up?
That's
Yeah,
that's caffeinated.
You're gonna get
bubbly.
jazzed up on goofballs on that one.
I'm gonna have a bunch of those and go play Rocket League after this.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I usually wind down by shooting people in Modern Warfare. That's
a little Call of Duty for you.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
I had to.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, real quick, not that video games is any of our focus, but I was playing that today, and there was like a 90 gigabyte update, and I was like, nothing at all has changed. But I actually filled the hard drive, so I had to delete Call of Duty, the other one.
Oh.
Which I haven't even really played. I have had zero time on that one at all, and I was just sort of like, I'll delete it. Because Modern Warfare is where it's at. That's all I care about.
Right. God. Yeah. That's, I really play like the same two. But I was thinking the other day, we really should. So there is a couple of, now one of the games that I play, I actually do rock crawl in, but it's not great multiplayer. However, there are some other ones where we could. I think that we should try and figure out how to virtual rock crawl comp each other on Livestream Takeover 1 week.
Absolutely. Consider that done. Done and done. Great idea.
I'm game, and I think that it would be a great I will even tell you what the game is beforehand so you can practice.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Right.
Yeah. Instead of having, lots of experience. Sorry, my brain is fried.
Oh my! I don't blame you. It's been one of those like couple of weeks, but
it's been one of those 4 weeks in a row for me.
Yeah,
I'm just honestly, I can't think of the last time I actually sat down in here and talked into this camera and made a video that wasn't a live stream. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. In fact, this weekend, I'm probably going to do it. That's
what do you have to build?
No, this one's done. This one's all ready to go.
The Trekker.
Trekker's ready to go. So we're going to take that out and do some videography with that, and probably a little on the bench stuff, so we can talk about all the cool stuff in it.
That'll be good. That's a good one to see.
And then once we get to mail call, I'll talk about the other stuff I've got in the works.
Well, that's good that you have mail call stuff because
you don't.
I don't know.
No.
I definitely didn't plan. I got home.
I don't know, guys.
This.
I get so many packages.
Yeah. No, I don't really. Honestly, I've been so busy with everything going on. I haven't shopped.
You know what? I did my first little bit of
scary.
shopping today in the first little while. There's lots of stuff showing up, but it's all stuff I bought ages ago. But yeah, today what did I buy? I bought some of that Artful Dodger add-on stuff for the Element Enduro IFS. So I have some skid plates coming for that.
I've seen some images of those posted.
Yeah, they look good.
So yeah, they do.
Yeah.
You know, for that, in case you want that Element Enduro without any clearance, you just want to take
I don't
a
want
little bit more away.
No. I want to make it worse. Make it as bad as ever possible. Guy on a moose bought a Typhon 6S.
It's called a Typhon, if you didn't know, not a Typhoon.
Not a Typhoon. No, that's true.
Not a Typhoon.
Dear Arma.
Jeremiah, thank you, sir. So now I own a Futaba radio. I'm used to Spectrum radios. I don't know what to expect from this radio.
Expect a lot of confusing menus.
It is a new language as far as programming goes.
All of the words are different. None of the words are the same.
Yes.
Like endpoint adjustment on the Futaba is called travel, I think.
False.
No, wait.
No. It's called endpoint adjustment. I think it's called...
on the Futaba.
Is it travel on the Spectrum?
Yeah, that's what I just said. You pay attention.
You said it was called...
I said, it's called travel on the Spectrum. You heard endpoint adjustment on the Futaba, travel on the Spectrum.
You said it dumb.
I said it properly. You were just so eager to be right. He's like, ooh, I don't even care what he's saying. I'm going to say he's wrong.
I'm going back to the replay on that one after this.
Fine, go ahead.
As I was talking about, Adam in here says, what do you have planned for Friday Night Live, Josh? Adam, that's a great question.
That is a great question.
You know, what I have planned is I have a planned trip to RC Country to see what they have in stock.
You should buy yourself. I guess Arma doesn't really make a kit. They only make the Extreme Bash roller.
Right. And then like the Limitless, which I picked up. So
why don't you get yourself a Mojave?
Because that's not a kit.
But you could you could get the Mojave EXB and then put the motor in it.
That is a thing.
And if you get one, I'll get one. Because I want one.
You were trying to find an excuse to buy that thing.
Travis said, Josh heard it dumb. And then Alex said, quit being mean to cool dad.
So yeah, I actually have another thought. It's one that came about, I think, last week during.
Is it what Life of Foster's is suggesting, and just finish the 50K build?
That is right next. I'd like to show that, but I feel like I should wait until the body, like it's done. It's right here next to me, basically.
Yeah.
So I made the last piece that I even was thinking about. I went and made some extra stuff for it just because I've had some time. I machined some carbon fiber for the up front because I had a 3D printed servo winch mount thing, and I was just like, I don't like it. So I took the design that I had and I CNC'd it out of carbon fiber to mount it and made it very fancy.
Of course you did. Well,
I'm quite happy.
Whoever wins it 4 years from now will be really thrilled.
And then I also decided, you know that bed that I made for the flat rail truck?
Yeah.
I kind of like milled some slots in it to make it look like a truck bed.
Yeah, you really went all out on the detail.
I took that. Thank you. I took that.
Sarcasm.
I took that principle and applied it to the bed of this one because I didn't really have that. I had just the simple Element battery tray in there.
Oh.
Before. And I was just like, so I ended up taking that out and just redesigned the bed and then built the battery mount into the front of it with some multiple material stuff.
Neat.
I was actually pretty excited about that. But I don't want to show it until it's just done.
Fine, don't show it then. Hi, Big Red Bitch.
So
I love saying that name.
yeah.
50K giveaways when SBG hits 50K. It's coming up. I'm only
coming up.
12, I mean, like 1,600, 1,700 people away, I think.
Oh, nice.
It'll be like 2 months from now, probably. Yes, Guy on a Moose. Good choice on the Typhon and the 6S bricks. He also wanted a Mojave. You know what? I don't need a Mojave, but it's like if Arma wanted to send me a Mojave, I mean, I'd make a pretty sick video.
Yeah. Exactly.
Nah, I'll just go buy one.
I know. That Mojave, I'm just so tempted for a truck that I just know I'm not going to drive.
You'll drive it a couple of times. You'll take it down to the lake,
I feel like,
and you'll drive it on the sand. You'll get some paddle tires for it, and you just rip. You'll be out for a rip, are you, bud?
Yeah, I just feel like I will drive that Limitless with that big stupid power. Like, I'm going to use that Limitless for more exactly what it's supposed to be than I would use the Mojave.
That's true.
Gunnar Nissen, thank you very much. I've got a Techno MT410 kit that I can bring you. I haven't had time to build it. You can build it for me. I'll bring you some Satisfied jerky too. Gunnar, I think I'd take you up on that. Gunnar has sent me some of that sweet and hot Satisfied jerky.
I like sweet and hot.
They've got some good. They have like some extra hot and some regular. They even have like some turkey jerky. But
I'm a jerky man. I like my jerky.
Oh,
one of my you're more of a jerky man. You are quite jerky. There's a guy who makes his own hot sauce, and he sent me some of that. Plants on Fire, which I thought was a pretty funny name. And
Plants on Fire.
Yeah, and it's like a carrot-based hot sauce. But then he throws in all the peppers and stuff. No. Just stop it.
You have to be hipster with everything. I like a carrot-based hot sauce. It's vegan-free, gluten-free, soy-free.
I don't think it is gluten-free.
Paleo-friendly. Yeah.
Anyway, shut up.
Hot sauce.
It's really good. It's so hot, though. It's not as hot as that 2 times hot ramen that I had last week where I thought I could see through time. I was like, oh.
TGH, thank you. Also, TGH is still waiting for some contact from you, Matt.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. I've been so busy. What's TGH's real name?
Does he want me? His name is Christopher Schumann.
Christopher, do you want it on the Instagram, or do you want to? How do you want me to talk to you?
I always see him on Facebook, so
I haven't been using that a lot.
Oh, that's true. I will forward him your email address.
Okie dokie. Psycho 13 Garage. Thank you for the $5. I know all about long work hours these days. Worked 13 hours Monday using After Effects. Hard to find time for tiny trucks. Just give up sleep. Agreed. Sleep is overrated. I don't need it. My clients don't think I do. Last Friday, Friday's usually Rebecca and I, that's our night to get delivery or takeout or whatever. And we were going to get fish and chips, like old style English fish and chips, mate.
Of course.
Right. So we had it all planned out.
Theme nights for your, that's perfect. Yeah.
We had it all planned out. I knew exactly what I was getting. And it got time to be about like 6:30, and then creative director goes, "Oh, no, these spots aren't working at all." And I was like, "Well, we just spent 5 days working on them." But you're right. They're not working. Totally right. Let's fix them now. Because we're not showing the client until Tuesday. But Friday night...
We should definitely work on our Friday night.
Let's ruin the weekend. Let's just ruin it. So, over the Zoom, and it's on this specific one, they don't turn the cameras on. I think it's mostly so people can just go, oh. Right? So in most cases, they're probably doing that. But one of the creative guys was like, No fish and chips tonight. I couldn't believe it. It was like perfect timing. What happened here? We lost focus.
Oh my god. Oh, Backyard RC, thank you. He says, I won a Ripper roller in a poker game. Now part of the Illuminati Elite Vanquish Seeker Society.
Wow, what a score. If that's a true story.
I want to know where that poker game is.
I would like to go.
Matt is going to come clean house.
It's true. I am a bit of a poker aficionado, if you didn't already know.
I have my own chips.
I may have played in the World Series of Poker. Just saying. Gunnar Nissen, thanks for the $4.99. I'll send you some jerky too. But Canada is expensive, damn it. The hotter the better for you. Excellent. Gunnar, if you reach out on the email, Matthew@scalebuildersguild.com, I will reimburse you for shipping.
It's worth it.
See?
A box of jerky from Gunnar came in. Like, I don't remember where I was driving, but I was driving somewhere with Steve, and I just grabbed the whole box and like put it in the door of the rental SUV. Like, it's just like Steve immediately falls asleep on road trips. Like an hour down the road, and I'm just like in the door, just like rummaging in cellophane bags.
Yes. Yeah. It's that's the best way to pass time on a long road trip. Eat some jerky.
Eating jerky. Yeah.
Eating anything.
I think I was eating the extra hot as I was like driving across the Mojave area.
Oh yeah.
I'm just sweating.
Yeah.
And
that ramen almost killed me.
Matt the info.
Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm sorry I haven't reached out. It's been a little busy.
Jeremy Burris, thank you. I'll be building a raw builder's kit to give away at AxioFest Badlands for Operation 11 Charlie.
Nice one.
Matt and I have both done the 11
live
Charlie live show.
Yes, we have.
Separately, but at the same time.
Separately, I think. Yeah, separately, but then later.
Right.
Yeah. That's a good thing. That's good. Good.
So yeah, absolutely. Did my audio still going? I heard a disconnect, like the audio sound when you disconnect the USB. And I was just like, what stopped?
Yeah. Everything. No, you're still running. Everything's looking good.
That's good.
I mean, everything's looking as good as it could. Video, I gotta thank you today, man. That story you did with Skeletor and He-Man.
And He-Man
made me LOL.
I don't know where that image was initially created for, but
fan fiction for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, this last week was kind of even a decent week for news.
Yeah, so. I was going to tell you, I think I mentioned it earlier, I hadn't gotten an opportunity to watch the news until today, so it was already old news. But it was a good news program. And that Kyosho news, I'm sure, like you said, it's only going to affect the people who get the checks.
So that's what I thought as well.
Yeah.
I learned a little bit about the company initially from Alex Callion here, who's one of the moderators.
Yes.
Who had some interesting. He's like, yes, I've seen them at a lot of at the Comic Cons. Like he says, I'd seen them at the Comic Cons I go to peddling their shitty wares.
Oh no! So this company makes a lot of like bad action figures.
Well, I don't know. And one of the comments that I saw also on the video today was about somebody's brother who was a anime fan, and it's like, company's gonna fail now. This company sucks at customer service and all. I was like,
oh, well, hopefully
they're not playing too much of a role then.
Yeah, hopefully they just said, here's some money. Keep doing exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, Vigio said, I thought of you too as soon as I saw it. Of course he did.
Where did you see it?
Yeah.
Though? Like, where were you browsing.
What did you Google for that?
Yeah.
By chance?
What were your search terms? Did you clear your browser? Were you in incognito mode?
Yeah. Is that what that's for? I always thought it was for like a very focused search because it looks like a like.
Yes, absolutely. That's what that's for.
All right. Is Vanquish raising their prices? Asks Joe Mendoza.
Man, I hope not. It's a real concern. I mean,
it's a going concern in pretty much everything, though. So, like,
it is. The big thing is a lot of the companies who are buying overseas mainly are getting hit harder already because the U.S. dollar is falling, and material shortages are a real thing overseas right now.
Yes.
Steel, aluminum, plastics, even
copper.
There's a real shortage of things. So that's now, since we are primarily, most things are here in the United States, but we still get hit with things like aluminum pricing, which has been consistently going up for quite a while. And, so it's all part of it. We're by no means not affected, but it's
see how it goes.
It's something we have to watch.
Yep,
we'll see.
It's at least it's not like trying to get a 3000 series video card.
Yeah, that's still a thing.
Man, is it ever?
Yeah, I've seen
like, I hope none of our processors go down either, because those are kind of hard to get too.
Yeah, I know. We'll have to. It seems like can you get the high end stuff a little bit more, or is it no? You basically can't get anything.
You can't get anything.
Yeah. Yay.
Yeah. Alex said, I'm just waiting for the silicon chip shortage to start hitting RC electronics. Yep, that's probably going to be a thing too.
Everywhere is just getting. I don't know. It's hard to say. As far as the RC business goes, things are good. People who got into it during the down times, everyone being locked down, things like that. A lot of those people are still into it. Still it is a hobby that if you get into, it's going to capture a percentage of them because it's so diverse and you can kind of make it whatever you want to.
Yep.
So it's a good time for the hobby in general at this point.
Yeah.
But this type of thing, material supplies, stock supplies, that's not good.
Yeah. There's some interesting comments coming through here. 10% RC prices. My ass. Tried to buy a 2x4 lately. From Oni. Roxy PDA. 2x4s are 3 times what they were 2 years ago. Groceries are up 20%. Craig Thompson said Ford's stockpiling trucks because they can't build the computers for them. Ram had to reconfigure their trim packages due to the chip shortage. Yeah.
It's the RC industry, as much as people want to, talk about how greedy, we are or whoever is, like,
it's the cost of doing business, man.
If you want to talk about like the amount that can be charged for like machine work in other areas, much higher than RC.
Oh yeah.
We do this because we really like RCs. Like,
that's right.
So
I guess I won't be building a deck anytime soon either.
I
got all the tools for
all kinds of people just trying, if you go try and find 150 feet worth of conduit, like,
yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So
I would just build my next house out of concrete. Everything concrete.
Yeah. You might be better off.
Yeah. Concrete and straw.
That's a thing.
It is a straw.
Houses with more.
Yep, you put the straw on the inside, and then you put the concrete on the outsides.
Yes, it's hard to do it the other way. Well, I guess it's not really.
You just keep smushing it in.
Definitely a different look, but
yeah, concrete dome. That's exactly right, Checkered Pass. That's what I'm going to be building. Concrete dome, covered in solar panels.
Cool. Put it all in there. You just inflate the dome on the inside.
Yes, It's a great idea. I've seen a 3D printed house.
Yes, I've seen that.
Big ass 3D printer, and it makes homes for people.
Yeah,
we need more of that.
Heading to Sacramento, just passing the 198. Finished my ultra build last night and was wondering if you could recommend a good spot to crawl. Scott, yeah, there is a ton of places around here. Shoot me a message on like Instagram or something like that. I'll give you some pin locations.
Vanquish parking lot has a lot of really nice rocks in it.
You're gonna be crawling over some weird stuff if you're near our neighborhood.
Shopping carts, people.
Our shop is not in a good area. Jeremiah, thank you, sir. I'm hoping my Vanquish SCX10 transmission comes in soon. Want to finish my rig. Just need to remember to grease the grease the gears. Always grease the gears.
Grease all of the gears. Don't grease the spur gear.
That's spur opinion.
Yeah, you don't need to grease that. Grease everything else. Grease the shock towers. Grease the inside of the body. Grease. Don't grease any of those things.
Speaking of, you had said don't grease the spur and pinion, but which reminded me the thought that I wanted to get back to about Friday night. And I was thinking about picking up a Capra kit again. Maybe that actually came about last week on this show.
Why are you doing that?
Why am I thinking about building another Capra?
Yeah, you're going to do it right though, right?
Yeah, I feel like I want to try and give it another shot. I'm thinking about pulling the fusion system out of the gatekeeper. Putting it in there.
So you're going to fuck it up?
Yeah. But
you could put that in the title.
Yeah.
I fucked up my Capra.
So I just, the Capra sucks for so many, it sucks for so many reasons. No, it sucks to work on is what I mean.
It's not fun to work on it. No, because you got to drop the whole skid. And then once the
cage is
tight and there's not a lot of room in there for stuff. But once you do all the things I did to it, it's pretty great.
Yes. You dropped a Capra on top of an SCX10 too.
Kinda, yeah. Well, I mean, there's the Vanquish 3 gear, plus the Vanquish Dig, the UC Fab relocation link for the servo, so you can get it to fit in there without trimming anything.
This thing.
That thing, yeah.
Yeah.
You should just get another one and do it right.
I know.
Do it.
Yeah, I don't think a fusion will fit, Ben says, would hit the rear link riser.
Oh, you know what? He's right.
Is it that close on a 540? Of course.
Yeah, it is. It's so tight. I don't know if you can see that.
No, definitely can't.
Oh, crumbs. Well, you get about, on a 540 with the relocation servo mount, it's 3 millimeters. It's so tight in there. It definitely wasn't designed with anybody doing anything in there.
I revert back to my other one. The Capra sucks for so many reasons.
It's great once you do all that stuff to it, and then nothing else.
I know. I feel like I should do it again. Perry G saying, just buy a Capra cage and build it up, and that's what will be left. Except that I have that right there.
Yeah, he's already got a Capra cage. This is pretty funny. Jay Walker said, regarding COVID RC sales, even my 65-year-old mother is getting a crawler just for something to do.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That's crazy. Not crazy. It's just crazy. Crazy.
What's she getting? I'm more interested in what Jay's mom is getting.
We should guess. 65-year-old. I mean,
Scout. She's getting herself a Gen V2.
Gen 8 V2?
Gen 8 V2.
I'm thinking Traxxas Bronco.
Oh, that's a good choice, too. I'm going to say because she's new and she doesn't want to, maybe she won't like it. Let's see what he says.
I'm thinking 65. She's going to buy whatever she wants. She had a Bronco when she had whoever that person is. So she was driving on the way to the emergency room to have him delivered.
I gave birth to you in this truck. She's actually is getting a Scout, so there you go.
Ah, dang it. Pew, pew. She had him in a Scout.
Pow! Pow pow!
That couldn't have been a great childhood.
Are you saying pow or Powell? Pow pow!
Saying Pam?
Pan? Oh no, he said Jay pushed her towards a SCX 10-3. It's quite the kit to start with, or is she RTR?
Well, I'm guessing RTR, right?
I mean, kit gives her something more to do.
That's true.
So there is that.
Did you see my story today with the Ford Ranger?
Yes, getting stuck. All right, is that what happened in it?
No, it was delivering concrete.
Oh yeah, as they do.
It was pretty good. It was definitely one of my favorite Ford Ranger videos.
Harleydesigns, not hardly.
Oh yeah, I spelled it wrong.
I was looking at something else. All right, where's your story here? Hey, okay, bring in the concrete. Beep.
Yes.
Beep. Oh yes.
Full of wet concrete in the bed of a Ford.
Look at those springs. Look at how low to the ground it is. That's great.
There you go.
That's great. Good old stories. Good for a story.
My Proline Ranger shipped yesterday, and my cliffhanger bodies.
Cliffhanger. Is that the JConcepts one? No, that's the Tuck.
Yes, that is the Tucked. No, the Proline cliffhanger.
That's the
it's
pinched one.
It's got things in it has things in common with the Tucked.
It's tucked and pinched.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Okay. Cool. That's nice.
I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, I've got a van body that I've got, so we might as well do mail call since the van body's not here. But that box from some nerd showed up.
Do you I did see you had an RC Nerds delivery.
Yes.
Wow, that box looked way bigger in your photo.
What? Oh, there was other stuff in there. There was this box, and then there was another box, and then there were 3 bags of candy.
3 bags of candy?
Yeah, Polish candy. Polish candy, very good. Don't eat too many. Poison. So, there's some nice resin printed pieces that he sent me for the van. Man. Isn't that cool? There's more dashboard. Stand by.
What exactly is your plan with this van?
I'm doing something. I'm doing stuff with it. Don't worry. He's got the bumpers as well. So there's some bumpers in there. Oh, there it is. Hello. This is probably the coolest part that I was not anticipating at all. Let me get
the curtains?
Yeah, it's the curtains. The curtains. Look at that. It's so great.
Yes, I check RC Nerd's site.
Yeah.
Every week for the news.
Yes. Cool ass stuff. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah. I've got an interesting project in mind with the van body.
So I keep this van body handy at this point because I needed a body to have in here on the floor
for the cat
for Sookie to climb into.
Yeah, and
this seems like the best option.
Yeah, I would not say resin is the most durable printing material, Mike. They are quite brittle, but I mean, like the quality is amazing. So he sent me all the bits and pieces, wipers, window louvers, all that good stuff. So that'll be fun. I'm going to paint that on the outside, weather it, make it kind of cruddy. But for giggles, he sent me a bunch of like resin printed characters and stuff, like really tiny, but the detail is just incredible. I think this is Gandalf. He's doing that, "You shall not pass."
You're really taking the stream downhill.
What are you talking about? I'm taking it uphill. But like,
Right.
Here's like an arrow wielding lady.
Where are you going to put that?
Nowhere. He sent it to me to show off how resin printers are.
Oh, okay.
It's not for like, it's a character. I'm putting it in the van.
They're going to put Gandalf on the dash or something like that.
It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea, actually. It's a pretty good idea. Did you know?
I think you're going to airbrush him on the side in like a loincloth.
Did you know that on this build, there's a gnome on the dashboard?
Oh, the Travelocity looking gnome.
There he is. He's so tiny. It won't focus on him, but he's in there. Trust.
We can see it on mine.
Yeah. Okay. So that stuff came in from RC Nerds. I'm going to weather the body on the outside. It's going to be really cool. Haven't decided what chassis I'm putting it on yet, but I got some good ideas for that one. I will rust all the fiberglass, Ken, of course. You got anything for mail call? I got more stuff.
You know what? I don't think that I don't remember if I do, other than one thing. I talked about this a little bit last week, but they came in and I finally brought them home at least.
It's a full collection of circle makers.
Tiny.
Oh, yeah. I was all over that, actually.
Compared to like regular full size.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how excited about these I was.
Oh, totally. No, I can see the value in tiny tin snips.
And it's a three pack.
Do they get progressively smaller?
No, they're just left hand, right hand,
curvy,
straight. So
nice. Yeah. That's a good collection of stuff.
You know what? It's worth it. And these are by Bessey, Bessey. And I think they're called compact aviation shears.
Oh, nice. Not pictured for mail call. Dana Surratt sent me a set of disc brakes for the UDR, which I'm excited to put onto the UDR, which was very kind of him. Thank you very much, Dana. I also picked up a Spectrum motor, one of these Firma 550 1900 kV motors.
What's that for?
I don't know.
I don't believe you.
And I also have this older Spectrum Firma 130 amp ESC to go with that.
Okay. Well, that's obviously for something then.
It might be. I don't know. I just on a lark.
550 cam.
Is that too big?
What's the kV? Is it too big for what?
I don't know. Something.
Oh no.
Is that the wrong size motor? That might be the wrong size motor.
What are you building?
I don't know. It's for the van. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that. Now I'm intrigued.
I also put blue RPM, GPM, RPM. Put blue RPM arms on the Haas because I like the color.
You took the orange off.
Yeah, I didn't like the orange. This is much less offensive for me. Because all the aluminum parts are blue, so I was like...
Yeah, you did have a weird clash of colors on there.
Yeah.
I was going to say something, but...
You mean the Haas
I didn't care.
The Haas got blued. I blew my Haas.
I got to go back to a couple of... Jeremiah, I think the Capra was designed for stubby motors only. Also, my van body came in. I don't know if I want to run it. Now, that was my problem when I got my van body initially. I was just like, oh, this is something. Like,
yeah,
it's so much body to get around.
Yes.
And then Brian Sherwood, why does Matt want a creeper van? I'm questioning the same thing. Obviously, he's got some sort of plan.
Don't worry about it.
How many axles are you putting underneath of it?
Axles is a very, it's, I don't know, lots, maybe?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's not going to be another 6x6. I'm done with 6x6s for now.
You're moving on up? Going 8x8?
No, I'm not doing an 8x8 either.
Juan Rico, I finally bought an Ender 3 Pro. Any suggestions for hardware upgrades? New hot end, direct drive, auto bed leveling. Thanks for all the content. So my printer here, I do have a BL Touch for leveling. I love that feature. The one that I have here is a Lot Max, which is very similar to Ender in a lot of ways. But I have printers. Some of my printers at work, I've done hot end upgrades on, like was it BMG hot end, which was that the extruder? That was the extruder. I did a Swiss something for the hot end. I can't remember now, but just run it until something happens, and then when you need the opportunity to work on it, do it then. Yeah. Right away though, just print.
Just get used to the idea of printing.
You'll learn little things as you run into an issue and you overcome it, and then every issue after that just gets a little easier and a little less frustrating. It's just
you got to do that.
There's a frustration that comes with 3D printing, like any completely new thing that you get into, and it's been lessened so much now with how good these printers are for the money, but there's still things. So dive in, get some things printing, and then just there.
Yeah, it was the Micro Swiss that you were thinking of.
Yes, thank you. That was exactly it.
Checkered Bastards goes, but it's still no Prusa, eh, Matt? This thing is the best. Save your money, get a Prusa, build it yourself. It's so rewarding because then you know everything about it.
Yes,
how it went together.
I'm on that as well. I have some. That was what I was going to tell you before the stream. That whole story.
Okay, tell me after.
Right.
Not more stuff for mail call because lots of stuff came in. I'm reorganizing my desk and I got a bunch of paint holders because all my paint was just like all over the place. This is so much better. So much better now.
Why do you need so many colors of paint?
Because Josh, some of us don't just use PS7.
And they're so small. How many of those does it take you to do a whole body? Like, that seems.
How do you spray it? Do you just have to like squeeze it out really hard onto the body?
I can't understand. Chris Evans,
it's true.
Thank you. Which SCX-10 kit is best to get to a 13-inch wheelbase?
Gladiator.
Isn't the Gladiator longer than 13?
Yeah, but you can just make those rear links shorter.
Well, or you can make the rear links longer on a regular one.
That'd be so long.
I think that if you went with the Gladiator and you shortened that wheelbase, because I think it would be like over an inch, like almost 2 inches, then you'd have all this frame hanging out the back.
Just cut the frame.
Yeah, or just buy the other one and you can just extend it 3/4 of an inch and be better.
Yeah,
that's why you should let technical things to me instead of letting Matt throw an opinion in there.
I'm just telling you that it's kind of fun to have extra frame rail bits. You never know when you might need them.
You could mount wheelies bar wheels out there.
Oh, hey, since we're talking about stuff like that, can you do a design for me for the VS410 to turn the servo horizontally?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks. Okay, bye.
Not a problem.
Cool. I'll remind you tomorrow.
You don't servo winch or anything, right?
No, not for this one.
Okay.
No. Yep, I just need to move it the other way and have it between the shock towers.
And you want it probably just cut off right in front of the servo, basically? You're not going to have the drop.
Yeah, I don't need No, I'm cutting that whole thing right off.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Okay, bye.
Gunner Nissen, I've got a Prusa sitting in a box that needs to be built too.
Wow. See, now that would be great, Josh.
MT410 and a Prusa.
Because then you know how the printer goes together, so you can just save time by buying the fully made one when it's time for you to buy one.
It's already time, but that's...
Just do it. Spend the money.
I know. I need to. It is nice how Matt sends me he's like, oh, here's the most recent, and I was like, God, that looks so good. He goes, it was on draft quality.
Yeah. I did this little monitor case. It's still prototype, so it needs a little more work. I measured some stuff wrong. But this is to go on the back of the... People on my stream won't be able to see very well, but it goes on the back here of the Semi. So you can watch shows while you're driving in your truck. Anyway, so this was draft mode, and like it's so smooth and sharp.
Yep.
Draft mode.
Yeah. It's worth it. I agree. I'm not fighting you on it.
Totally worth it. So,
all the printers that I've gone through to this point, definitely should have bought the Prusa 3 years ago.
Yeah. Finally, the last thing for mail call today. Yep, last thing.
You're giddy. You're giddy with anticipation of talent. You're holding it back to try and build anticipation even. Like,
well, because I'm pretty sure you won't like it.
Oh.
Most people probably won't like it.
What color of paint pen did you get?
No, it's not a paint pen. I'm curious about this, so I picked it up. I'm going to learn how to fly planes.
Fully support this.
You do?
100%. I love flight simulators.
Comes with a controller and everything.
I 100% back your decision.
You're
the one who's making fun of me when I talk about flying.
Yeah, because flying is stupid.
This opened up so many opportunities for monthly mayhem.
Yeah. I kind of, I don't have a lot of places around here I can actually fly. I would require driving to go to some place where I could use a plane. So this is a good starter to get me started and learn what not to do and, see if I find any enjoyment in flying. So
yes,
that's the latest version, Real Flight 9.5. It has FPV drones, and if you have an HTC Vivo or Oculus Rift, you can actually FPV these things. Yeah.
Yep.
It's supposed to be kind of neat. And it saves you a lot of trouble of smashing your plane into the ground.
Which kind of seems like a good chunk of the fun, but the only time I've ever used that Real Flight is in the hobby shops at the displays, which we've all done it. Anyone who's been to the hobby shop, I hope that your hobby shop has that display going because it's part of the hobby shop experience.
Absolutely. Model rockets, that thing.
Model
what
rockets.
Else? Yeah, did you never get into rockets?
I did a little bit, but you mean just like walking down the aisle?
Yep.
Or you lighting rockets off in the store?
No.
Okay.
No, they've got them there, and you're like, how many D motors should I buy?
Yeah, exactly. I know my rocket says that it's only for A and B, but I'm pretty sure I could fit a D motor in there.
I can make it fit.
Let's see. I did a rocket, not this Christmas, but the Christmas before. Where Yep. I think it was called the Merlin.
Oh, there were some good ones. I shot so many rockets off and then never found them again.
So Ben and Adam here saying, build a plane on Friday. I thought, but don't basically all the planes, you just like take them out of the box and you just like stick the two halves together, or it's like a 900-hour
balsa wood adventure.
Yeah. Next step. like repeat step 4 400 times.
Yes. All right. Putting in another slat.
Oh man. Brian, you want a 450 Align copter? Absolutely not. I want nothing to do with helicopters.
No, helicopters are
I
scary
like
death
the quad.
machines.
And what I have right now, I have 3 FPV wings. I do love the wings. Just because you could put a 2200 milliamp 4S pack in them and you can fly them for like 25, 30 minutes.
Ooh, that's good.
And the FPV is what I like the most. Just kind of soaring around, but in there. You're in there, man. But with those wings, it's amazing. You're just up there. Yeah.
Westmade has a great suggestion for you, Josh. Buy one of those foam core plane kits from Flight Test.
Oh yes, you know
that
what I
would
might
be cool.
I had. What did I have? I think I had 5 or 6 of those here until the last swap meet. When I sold them all. You know why I had them is because I was trying to duct tape them onto the top of a freaking Associated to try and make it go through the worst.
I just went into the hobby shop and they had a whole bunch of foam like wings for like warbirds, and I was like, yeah, that'll work. Glue that to the top. We're good.
That'll work just as shitty as this guy's idea.
And mine cost less.
Yeah, and that is also when I took the opportunity to buy this.
Is that a hot glue gun from Ryobi?
Cordless hot glue gun.
Sweet. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yep. It not a bad thing to have.
Yeah, I can see that being good value. I already have the drill. Is it 18 volt?
It is 18 volt.
Oh, I should get that.
It's like $30.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, especially if you're doing those foam things.
Well, which you might be. And if I go down this rabbit hole, I might be too.
See, I think that you should. I want to just dive right in and buy the new Draco.
Yeah, that's a really great starter plane, I think.
How hard could it be?
Well,
it has suspension. It'll be able to absorb my shitty landings.
Totally. Well, you're assuming, first of all, that the plane will be landing wheels down.
Right.
I don't care how much shock absorption there is if it lands on its roof.
I fly those wings that I have. Uh-huh. It's been a couple of years. But I flew them pretty well.
I love how you talk about how much...
Till I start getting cocky.
Right, exactly. I was going to say, it's one of those things where it's like, I know you talk about having those wings a lot, but it's different to fly them.
I've flown them. Thank you.
Yeah, how many times total, though? 3?
How could I remember them all?
Oh,
there's so many times.
So many joyous occasions. It's really hard to keep track.
How many drugs have you smoked, man? Like,
oh yeah, I had those beers are really hitting me hard, man. I must have had 18 of them. Those are not alcoholic beers. Dave Zilla, who works at one of the local shops, the box for the Draco is so big I can't ship it except for FedEx, which I think is the box that our Sea Girl got in, one of the boxes that she got anyway. The other box was something else that I'm not allowed to talk about anymore.
Oh, the little too early on the post issue. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Slub Dad just says, now with gyros and self-stabilization, planes and wings is much easier. Exactly. They fly themselves, man. They hit the land button.
Yeah.
Go to home.
Go to home. They have that on planes, do they? They have the reset button. It's got a reset button on this controller. Scale Studio, thanks for £5. Towards the first episode of the next budget build, any hints on the base truck?
No.
No. It'll be radio controlled.
Only 4 wheels.
Oh, nuts.
It is not a 6-wheel. We talked about it being a 6-wheel, but we were going to have to increase the budget by 50%, and we're just like, nope, too much.
Just to cover that third axle.
Right, exactly. Only 4 wheels.
Yeah, only 4 wheels. Yeah, but it should be fun. Of course, I'm going to do stuff that Josh isn't going to do.
And I'm going to do some things that Matt definitely isn't going to do.
Absolutely.
I will say that this budget build, likely, the difference between the trucks in the end is going to be greater than any project that he and I have both done at the same time.
Vast difference.
And I honestly have no idea what Matt's doing. But I just know that it is not going to be...
I'm not doing what he's doing.
Exactly.
There'll be no carbon fiber in my build.
Can't make that promise. So,
see?
Yeah.
Vast difference. Huge.
Huge. There will be no styrene in my build.
Can't say that either. I've already got all those bits. And I've ordered none of the other upgrades. So I'm way behind on that. You already have all of them. I know you do.
Pretty sure I have everything. I think I have most of the things for every week.
How many weeks are we doing?
16.
Oh, God, no, we're not.
No, I know. I think we discussed a shorter one.
I think 8, is the maximum.
I think 8 is the magic number for this one. And if that's the case, I definitely have all of the parts.
And for, viewers out there that are keen-eyed, 8 has nothing to do with it. Not like we're saying 8 is the perfect number for this vehicle.
Oh. Yeah, no. Don't look. Don't try and... Weird.
Don't guess. Blue Dooley just said, so Matt's will look better. Possibly.
Yeah, possibly.
I've got a lot more colors of paint to work with.
I don't plan on using any paint.
Probably won't even change that part. It's the only thing that'll stay stock.
I bet I'll cut it. I'll cut it up.
Oh, I bet you will. All right. All right, that'll be fun whenever we get that started. We have to finish RCPC first.
Yep, that is high on the list.
I'm close.
I was hoping to cut the last pieces I needed to last week, and it didn't happen.
Yeah, I'm close. I've got a few bits and pieces to get done. Some wiring, some interesting wiring too. Some fun wiring. This little tiny thing came as well.
Your little statistics.
It's a little tiny static statistics or stats, system stats monitor that's going to get built into the case somewhere.
I do like that.
It's very fun.
F Charger, Jordan, thank you. Probably a better question for Matt, but I just bought an RC Four Drive mystery box. Am I going to dig what I'm sent, or did I just buy $250 worth of unsellable parts?
I
have bought one of those.
I have resisted the temptation because I've seen what other people have gotten, and I've been like, I don't have much use for an axle for a truck that doesn't exist anymore.
So here's what happened with me. The first one I got was before they came up with some of the things like, okay, this, like, after the ones that we got, they're just like, all right, the next ones, all 4 tires that come in it are gonna be the same. Because that wasn't a rule when I got mine.
Yeah, you'd get like, there were actually, I knew some people got 1 tire.
Oh, I got 4 tires.
No, but like one of a kind.
I got 4, but it was 2 and 2. Both were, I think, one was like a 419 or something like that, and the other one was like a 35. I don't even know what it went. It was like a CC01 tire, and I got a set of metal fender flares for the front of the axial J-case. Only the front set. God, there was some other just absolute waste bin stuff in there too.
Oh yeah. For a while, every order that you made was like a mystery box inclusion.
Oh, I thought you said every order you made was just a waste bin thing. I get you. Oh, no.
Every RC 4-wheel drive order is just trash. No, not everything is.
As long as there's no axle shafts in there, you're okay.
I got to say those one time.
I've heard they've gotten better though.
We shall see.
I'm interested to hear F Charger's reaction to what he picked up.
Yeah, be sure to let us know next week or whenever it arrives.
I like the idea of the mystery box thing.
I do too, but the problem is, I think that most of the stuff they're doing is they're just unloading inventory that hasn't moved ever.
It's not like there's some of like was it like Geek Box or
there's good subscription based boxes like that are valuable, or like Asian candy. That sounds like a fun mystery box. I would be into that. Green tea Kit Kats. Do you know what a Kit Kat is?
I do. You're so weird with stuff.
You're so weird. Westmade put it best though, I think. RC 4-wheel drive mystery box is like what happens at the end of a prize giveaway when you're sick of doing it. I don't know. Okay, the next winner of
the thing is that it's mainly the same items.
Yeah. The next winner gets a mouse pad, 18 lanyards, and one of these big dog stuffies. Big dog plush.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
That's pretty much it.
I don't know. It seems like mystery boxes would be there's an opportunity there, but I think it's been squashed by so many people taking the easy road of that and being like, guess what you get?
You get garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for the positive support, he says. Yeah.
You know what? We're a customer service responsibility agency here. If you ask us, we've bought it all. We know if it's going to be garbage or not.
Let me tell you, I've bought stuff that's been garbage on purpose. Like, this is gonna suck. Yeah. Let's open this.
Most of your 3-wheel projects are like that, I think.
Bite your tongue. Let's see. I did do the. We finished. Oh,
Plants on Fire.
What I did get this week. Plants on Fire. Oh, your soy carrot.
Oh, come on! It's just a hot sauce, Josh.
What?
Crying out loud.
Stabby Josh. You two can rock van version of the 64 with high-powered Bluetooth speakers, bonus for higher decibels, and you have to rock them to the music for judging.
Oof. Well, see, the problem with that challenge is that it would require me buying one of those, and I am not doing that. I've got better things to spend $6 or how much money is it? $5.99?
No, I think there's maybe they are $5.99. I think you're right.
That's a lot of money for something that's going to see a very limited amount of use. All right, show's over.
I mean, I can't say there isn't things in this room that have seen similar amounts of runtime, but
yeah, the steam truck, for example, and that was about 3 times the cost.
Yeah.
Wait, 4 times the cost.
Just for the steam engine.
But I digest. Ian Turbot has a question about my Range Rover Classic. Did you make your own interior, and where is the battery? No. And under the frame rails, I have a little box that I built that it slides into.
You've got the bomber interior in there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I put the bomber interior in it. Yeah, I'm. Wait. Yes, it goes. It doesn't take a very big battery, despite the mass of this truck.
To be scale, it needs to break down and requires service every few minutes. So
yeah, I didn't build it with a large battery in mind. But underneath, whoa,
what is
underneath there is a space, and I can pop a little battery in there and off to the races. The interior you can get from JS Scale. They have it. So that's taken care of. You are welcome.
We did finish the 3-wheel sidecar on Friday night. And I did remember, I did get wheels and tires in for that because I had ordered wheels and tires for that midweek last week, hoping they would be there for Friday. Turns out that didn't happen. But the good news is that I had one of the, I had that F1 car that I bought from the Bang Gang. So it's like perfect. Stole the wheels and tires off of that because it has 2 rear axles. One is made for F1 tires and one is made for some other sort of on-road tire. So I had put the F1 style on there, stole those wheels and tires, dropped them on, and we were ready to go. But rear tire was a little wide, so I ordered some narrower ones, and we'll drop those on and be good to go.
Neat. I look forward to seeing that. Scale Studio, yes, I have the AK weathering pencils. Got a full set of them. And they're right here in my other paint caddy. I've got two.
I've got the other one. I've got the blue and the black and then a fat black.
Oh,
These
wow.
are the ones that I use.
I've really got all these markers in here too. Paint pens, excuse me. People are saying that you guys should do a Vanquish mystery box, but what happens is when they deliver it and you open it, there's nothing in it because everything was out of stock.
Got you good.
Suck on that. Do you prefer apples? How about these apples, Joshua? Ryan, thanks for the $4.99. I have my own Real Flight 9.5 flight simulator combo on the way now. Thanks. Only $4.99 for you now. He spent it all on the simulator. Stabby Josh said, "Oh, the Bang Gang. I think I've seen some of their movies."
We really should stop calling Bang Good that.
Why? All they sell... They used to sell a couple of good things.
Yeah,
I did videos with them. They
same
sent
thing.
me some
if you
stuff.
buy from them, it's just like the other ones. Somebody's getting... Just saying.
No. Some of their stuff was good. That 8x8, not so bad for a full metal Hammett style truck. Their Hummer, good model too.
The Fijan
Fijan
came from there.
I heard an echo of Fijan come through there. Fijan. Jean. It's better than calling them... Yes, it's better than calling them that. Gringo Bandito said, "I told my wife Banggood was a Chinese porn site. She wanted to know why I spent $200 there. Pornography. I was looking at pornography. Moe's is a pornography store.
Drugs. Are you buying more RC cars? God damn.
No. Everything's on sale all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I didn't even realize the joke I made.
When they're in stock, and then like, wait, why isn't it shipped yet? It's like, oh, well, it's gonna be 28 days.
Well, yeah, it's not here. It's not here now.
No, it's it's in stock somewhere.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
in
we're gonna
stock
get them
in
to
the
send
warehouse.
them to us, and then when we get them, they'll come to you.
And he told his wife that Asia Tees was a Chinese shirt shop. I'm buying clothes there.
Yeah. It's cheaper. We get them direct.
The DK said, Banggood. I saw their videos on brazing. It's Brazzers. Josh, I don't know if you remember your joke about that, but
I don't. I've never heard of such a.
I don't know what that site is either.
Degenerate.
Is that like a poker site or?
Yeah.
Brian Sherwood, thanks for the $5. To help with the creeper van, stay on that side of the border, please. Well, I'm not allowed to go on the other side.
Yeah. And, and
it's not because of the van.
Everyone else is. They've just sent you a message.
Yeah.
Stay home.
Yeah. You stay home, you.
Yes.
Long Tall Texan, thank you for reminding me. I do need to rotate some of these tires.
Yes, of course.
These are fine. Those are okay. That one I'm not going to bother with.
I can't remember what else I got from Banggood. The F1 car, which did come in handy for stealing wheels and tires.
Fajan.
Because I needed 3, so I still have 1 left on it.
I may have lost your motorcycle. I don't know what I did with it. I think it's upstairs.
It's on the mantle, isn't it?
Yeah. I've done such a great job painting it.
It's in the family room.
What am I gonna do? Do I do a good job on that, people? Or do I just not bother? Do I just do the bare minimum? Josh will be pleased either way.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna wait here.
You'll be waiting a while.
Yeah, don't worry.
There is no hurry.
Nope. Sure not. Gary Shoemaker, thanks, sir. He says, I'm late to the party. Can I get a recap? Matt talked about spicy carrot juice. He has what else did
Josh claimed he's an expert pilot.
We talked about our favorite websites. Same time, we also talked about some subscription services we enjoy or we wish. So, yeah. Lots of box talk.
Lots of box talk. So many boxes. Yada, yada, yada. Flying cars. That's a good one, Stabby Josh.
Yeah. And
it's actually, I am bagged. But we didn't talk about flying cars yet today.
We didn't, even during all of our flying talk.
That's crazy. Now, see, that would have been too on the nose if it was about RC planes and they called it flying planes.
Yeah, that would have been very difficult.
The title,
get someone to click on that title, like
the working title for flying cars was driving cars. People were like,
nah, didn't do it.
I've seen that already.
And Ron Starner, just with a here badge. Thank you, sir.
Oh, that's nice. That's where you are.
I'm here.
There you are.
I'm here. There you are.
There you are. You are. Well, hi. Do I know you? No, but there you are. My name's Richie Cunningham, and this is my wife, Oprah.
Nope, I don't know your reference.
No?
I don't think so.
Oh, someone else will know.
What plane did Matt show earlier? He showed a box of a flight simulator.
Yeah.
An actual.
But which plane do you think I'm going to try first?
A-10 Warthog.
Yep, 100%. I'm going to smash that right into the ground. And then I'll go, you know what? Maybe I should start with this Timber, because that's more my speed.
Yeah. This high wing Cub.
How slow can I get it into the air? Austin Powers, correct. Well done, Jerry Tamer.
That's a movie that didn't quite hold up.
No, in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
The sequel to Flying Cars is Driving Planes.
It's just taxiing around.
Driving Planes. And like how many ladies are there at the RC airfield, do you think?
Yeah. No prep planes.
That's, oh man, the things we could do, Josh.
Yeah,
if we got into planes,
let's build
planes.
drag racing planes.
Yep. It's a drag car with wings.
Yeah.
And if it goes too fast. the third movie with no budget, sinking boats.
That one has the most potential. Not gonna lie.
That should be called piloting boats, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, Checkered Past wants to know, Josh, are you going to do an April Fool's prank tomorrow at Vanquish? Like on the employees or on the website? Yeah, everything's in stock.
One. Yeah. For one, forgot that tomorrow was the 1st.
Oh, dear.
Jesus. This month flew by.
Oh, Scale Studio just stole my joke, but gave me £5 for it. Thank you very much. Vanquish April Fools. Everything will be listed as in stock. Yeah.
I'm going to go turn rippers on tomorrow.
Oh my God, that would be great. We're doing a limited run of 500.
Yeah.
Watch the value plummet.
Yes. I'm just going to go put them in stock. Yeah.
Hey, Moose Jaw, welcome. Josh, you have got to be kidding. He didn't get that reference. I know. What a foolish man.
I mean, I've seen Austin Powers. I just did not remember the Oprah part.
We didn't. That's one other option for Flying Cars sequels is throwing cars, because I've got a lot of experience with that.
Yeah, exactly. God.
Setting endpoints can be another good one too, or Expo.
That's a short. It's like one of the shorts that happens after.
Yeah. Hashtag shorts. Get a lot of grief for those shorts, let me tell you.
What? Really?
Oh, yeah. A lot of the comments are like, these are dumb.
Really?
Yeah. Like, YouTube Shorts is the end of YouTube. I think I had that one, too. It's not necessarily, They're not comments directed necessarily at my videos.
Just people's distaste for YouTube Shorts.
For 30-second videos.
They don't, I mean, that is the thing. Like, I don't go to YouTube for short clips.
Nope, me neither. But I'm putting them up there because it does generate interest in older content.
I'll give you that. I mean, if I want to watch shorts, I'll watch TikTok.
Do them on this.
Well, I've watched YouTube on my phone too.
Well, yeah, no, I do too. But I mean, if you're just like, I have 2 minutes.
Or 2 hours. You get into the right vein of TikTok, sometimes you can spend some time there.
Do you mean ladies dancing?
Provocatively?
Just make sure they're ladies of an appropriate age.
Yeah. TikTok is a black hole of a time suck, especially if it's at night and you're just kind of like winding down. You don't really have anything else you're going to try to accomplish. And then you're just like, uh-oh, it's an hour past when I would normally go
I would normally be tired by now, but this glowing device has kept me awake.
But instead, I've got this Ford Ranger song stuck in my head from watching 14 different ones in a row.
Jaywalker suggested that TikTok is the black hole of humanity.
Yes. And I have a dark personality. So.
Yeah. I've watched a couple of TikToks. I think I've starred in a couple as well. People at work.
Were you a savage?
People at work are youths.
Oh God, you're the curmudgeon.
I think
upside down army shirt. That's
I think the sort of the crux of most of my appearances in the videos would be like.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Ford Ranger.
F Charger is in here trying to pose himself to the. He says, "To my friends at RC 4-Wheel Drive, my account is under Jordan Fisher. Let's put Josh and Matt in their place by making my mysterious box exceptional."
You're anticipating. What's his name?
Mike.
Not nobody
Josh,
at RC 4-Wheel Drive. The person who just posted the comment.
Oh, Jordan Fisher.
You're assuming, Jordan, that somebody reads the emails. They do. 2 weeks from now. No. I'm sure their customer service has actually gotten a lot better.
They're probably dusting off the mystery box, the $250 mystery box. Like, someone bought that one. Hey, guys, go get that.
Put a TF2 in a box and just ship it.
Here's the story. They're all the same. $50 mystery box, $100 mystery.
No, poor Jordan. He's gonna be so sad. Oh man.
I got 14 sets of dirt grabbers.
He's just like, maybe he's like taking parts off of like the display trucks.
Yeah. We need $250 worth of stuff. Quick.
Here, send him a Desert King.
You're gonna get valve covers for the engine that they make.
Here you go, one windshield wiper. It's terrible. Are you going to participate in RC 4-Wheel Drive's #GoScaleDay? I think it's May 1st.
That's tomorrow.
May 1st.
Whatever. May Day. You gonna make a basket? I'm gonna make a basket for it.
Go Scale Day. Is that what it is? RC 4-Wheel Drive Go Scale Day.
Go scale yourself.
The Scalies.
The scale, yeah. Not the Fracture V8. I was actually thinking of the other V8. The Fracture V8 included all the.
It had all the bits. Yeah.
It had the exhaust headers milled into the side.
Yes. Yeah. #RC 4-Wheel Drive Go Scale Day.
Ryan Sherwood. I ordered 4 boxes once. They were the same. Anyone need sand ladders?
Oh, man.
That would be the worst. You ordered 4. It's just all the same thing in each box.
I can't. No, that must have been a mistake.
Opening that third one and going, no way.
Wait
no
a
way.
second.
It was a fluke.
Hold on. Something doesn't add up here. Wait a second. Something's not right. This isn't adding up. Hold on a minute. Wait a second. Mike Upton, tell us what you got from the Bang Gang. Tony, what is CCXRC Extras? You've started a second channel? Does he have a second channel?
It's extra monster trucking for extra.
CCXRC
extra.
Extras. Is that like all your like bonus content? It is. It's more content. Who's got time for
I
don't have time for another channel. That's so much work. Tony Mazza. Hey, Tony, how are you, pal? Only thing worse would be an HPI mystery box. Yeah.
I think all HPI parts are in a mystery box somewhere. Like, I don't know.
Oh, Tony's explanation is it's a place to put those crap hashtag shorts. It's for shorts and stuff.
Extra shorts.
You know, nobody cares about
Mom
these.
always told me to pack extra shorts, just in case.
So what you're saying is that shorts aren't good. Okay, copy that. I'll stick to making the reels.
Tomorrow, if I remembered that tomorrow was April Fool's Day, I should have done the VS 310.
3-wheeler. It's good.
I could have thrown something together quick enough.
Moose Chow went to get tacos and I didn't get any tacos. It's all the times Tony didn't break something.
Oh.
That's a lot. That's not very many videos then.
Right. I want a compilation of just the things Tony's fixing in his videos. I want to watch how he's fixing them. Like, what do you put the duct tape away, Tony?
Yeah, he's got Vanquish tools now, so
I've seen that actually.
VS 610. That would be good too.
Yeah, you see, that's only if you had two of the 310s next to each other.
Yeah.
Maybe if you get two of them, you can link. But
a VS 810.
We need a 3-wheeler.
No, you don't.
I've been drift triking a lot lately. Really feeling like we need one of those.
Right. Oh, yeah. Hashtag shorts is usually repurposed TikTok. You're absolutely right about that. Not on my channel.
Yeah.
It's all semi-original stuff.
What a letdown. It'd be much better if it was TikToks you found and reposted.
Other people's TikToks. Yes, Tony, I know you can thank me for buying those tools. Most people thank me for their tools.
Thank you for the donation. I'm absolutely not reading that comment.
Screenshot it. I want to see it. Oh, hey, GCM Racing. You guys are watching. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do you guys even read these comments? Yes. Three wheels are clearly short of a full load. Agreed. They just so tippy.
So, Jeremy Burris, who watches fairly often, he sent me a link to yet another site that had one of the Redcat Strikers, new in stock.
What's a striker?
The Striker was Redcat's 3-wheel RC. So,
to the internet.
Yes, Striker with a Y, of course. Anyway, it kind of looks like one of the old school T-Rexes. And it was on a website based out of Oklahoma, and I was like, it looked like an actual hobby shop. But
this looks like a Polaris doodad.
Kind of.
Can-Am.
Kind of, but still wrong. It looks more like one of the old T-Rexes, like I said.
Fine, whatever.
But anyway.
Oh, I see. It's actually S-Trike-R.
That makes more sense.
The S-Trike-R.
That actually, I get where they went there.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried calling them because I've bought one of those 2 times in the past. Both times they were like shitty old websites that either they were just a scam in the first place, or like the hobby shops had just like started a website and just abandoned them, and maybe every once in a while money came in and they just like, I wonder if people will just forget about that or not. Anyway, I've had to do PayPal claims 2 times previously to get my money back.
Was one of them screaming rccars.warhead.com?
It was not.
Okay, well, they have them in stock as well.
Do they have a phone number? Because at this point, I tried calling this place out of Oklahoma. And it was a Google Voice number.
They do have a phone number, yeah. They do have a phone number, yeah.
Okay. Might have to message that to me. So everyone so far I've tried to find they've been like, oh, actually, sorry, that must be an issue on our website. And then of course, like whenever I go try and search for it again, it's still on there. Like, you guys are dirt bags.
Yeah, I had to get some money back from a hobby shop that claimed they had some RC10 parts in stock that they didn't have. That's fine.
Weren't they out of Close to Me?
Yes, they were.
I think they were.
Yeah.
I think I remember. So, but yeah, so I've continued to try. I've been searching to try and find a vintage Redcat. I'll let that soak in for everybody.
Doesn't sound right.
Moron. Like, like, I just. But I will find one in new condition.
Justin Valley had a great comment here. The Harleydesigns mystery box. I'm going to tell you what's in it, okay?
Okay. Orange paint.
Can of PS Orange.
Okay.
Circle maker.
350 hubs.
No, just hold on. Circle maker. Tuk-tuk. 3D printed trash can. And some wired headphones. $3.99.
I like.
It's a good deal.
I'm surprised there wasn't 350 hubs in there. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
There was a missed opportunity there. CCX is currently building his VS410 Pro though, with those Vanquish tools.
Yes.
He's
doing a good job.
So
taking it slow. I think
enjoy it.
Well,
enjoy it.
Once you've built a few.
Yeah. Once you build a few, like, is that when you start making mistakes on the first step?
I was excited. I was like, it's all happening for the first time again.
Oh my God.
I'm excited to do this live build that I can't talk about doing yet.
Which one?
You know the one.
Do I?
You know.
Oh, I do know the one. That's right. That's what the.
Yes. Is that the right size motor? That'll be fine.
Yes,
yeah. Okay. Good.
That is fine. Good. Okay. Got it. Now I remember.
Fijan.
Yeah. Brand new from Fijan.
Brand new from Fijan. No wheeler.
Did you see the van body that MST is talking about?
Yes, I did. We didn't get any of those here. That's called a Mitsubishi Delica.
I thought it was a Toyota Delica, or I said Mitsubishi, and then people were like, "It's a Toyota Delica," or something. I was like, "I don't even know. Whatever it is."
It might, what? Maybe I've got it wrong. It might be. Yeah, it is the Delica. Yeah, it's a Delica.
By who?
Mitsubishi and Toyota.
Oh, weird. There's people on the internet who were calling me saying that I was wrong, who were also idiots. Thank you.
Well, so let me just make sure that that's correct.
Perfect.
Stand by. Going to the Wikipedia on the Delica.
Just to note, I said also idiots. I consider myself a high-functioning idiot.
Oh, yes. It's been rebadged a few times. Also known as the Mazda Bongo.
What?
Or
love it.
Yeah.
Sold.
The Mazda Bongo was a truck variant, and then there was the van variant, which was called the Brawny.
It's a Gladiator. The Bongo Gladiator?
Yeah. There was also the D3, which was rebadged as a Nissan NV200, and the D2 was rebadged as a Suzuki Solio.
I mean, Bongo, that's...
But otherwise, I don't think it was a Toyota. It's weird.
Now, who did you say made the Bongo?
Mazda.
Who?
Mazda.
Thank you.
We say
Mazda.
We say Mazda here.
Mazda.
We say Mazda.
What?
Yeah, Canada says Mazda.
Collectively, as a people, that's what you landed on.
We've chosen Mazda.
Wow. We do not approve.
There's also in China, they've taken the Delica platform, which was acquired by Taiwan's China Motor Corporation, a partner of Mitsubishi, to make the Dongfeng Lizhu Feng Zheng.
Feng Zheng.
Feng Zheng.
Dong Xiao Li Du Feng Zheng.
I gotta tell you, the 2019 Delica looks pretty awesome.
They made them into 2019?
Yeah.
That's amazing. It's a 4x4 van.
Correct.
With a truck bed option.
Only on the Mazda. Only on the Mazda bongo.
God, I can only imagine those Canadian commercial. You're in the Mazda Speed 3. Like,
I'm pretty sure that's how we say it.
What do they still make? CX-9.
They make everything still. There's all kinds of things they make.
I don't see Mazdas anymore.
You can get an RX-7. No, you can't.
Nope.
You can get
sure can.
You can get a Miata. You can still get a Miata.
Okay. MX. You can get the MX-5. Yep. The new MX-5.
You can get an MPV still, but it's they call it the Mazda. What's that one again? Sorry. Mazda.ca.
Oh, that just.
So the Mazda 3, Mazda Speed 3.
They do not still make these.
They do. You can get a Speed 3. The Mazda 6 you can still get. CX3, CX5, CX9. And the MX-5 Miata. They do not offer the Mazda 2 anymore.
Wow.
Sorry, a Mazda. I've been pronouncing it wrong the whole time. All right, this concludes your history lesson. Speaking of history lessons, I am feverishly hard at work on my first Tamiya.
What are you doing to us today?
I'm losing it, dude. I'm barely keeping it together here. I'm doing the I'm starting to write the script for that episode. And I'm very excited because I'm finding some great vintage stuff. I'm going back to the archives, baby.
Are they any help with that stuff? Have you asked or reached out or anything like that?
No, I haven't. Because I want to try to get as much done before I have to reach out. Yeah. Just to kind of make sure my stories are straight.
It'd be awesome if they had any vintage photos or...
Yeah, well, I'm finding a bunch of that stuff online, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Most of the good magazines all have PDFs of everything they used to do. So...
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And the article writing is hilarious. Like, if you were to read one of these today, you'd be like, why did anybody buy these?
Really? They're just...
Oof. Yeah. I was actually sad to discover that some of the people that I idolized in terms of magazine writers for some of these magazines are dead. I was like, oh shit.
You're old.
I am old. I have a pair of Air Max 90s right now, like 1990 style Air Max. Yeah, just stop. I appreciate things that are old because it reminds me of when I was young. Anyway, I was remarking to myself as I'm walking the dog, I'm like, whoa, those shoes are 30 years old. In terms of like that era of shoe. They're not 30-year-old shoes, but
that's funny. Tony Mazda, not Mazda.
Oh, Tony Mazda.
Tony Mazda.
He just said Tony. Long A, you Canadian bloke, to pronounce Mazda and Mazda. Is it? So is his last name Mazda? Or Mazda? It's Mazda. So Mazda. Mazda. Yeah. Mazda.
He pulled some gems out of his attic the other day. Some I don't even remember what they were called. He'll have to, because they were like Nike track suits.
Yes.
Of like with the purple and pink color. Anyway, he put them on eBay and made some good money on them.
Sweet.
God.
Should have let me know beforehand.
Traffic question: how do you pronounce asphalt? I pronounce it, like asphalt.
Yeah, asphalt.
Is there another
Why
way
do people say asphalt?
asphalt? I don't know.
Or do they just go full Brit and just call it tarmac?
The tarmac. Right.
Tarmac.
And Ron Starmer, he had asked a question: is locking diffs with 10 million a better idea than installing metal lockers, spinning weight thing, and such? For me, if you're trying to lock the diffs, lock the diffs.
Yeah, just lock them.
Get rid of all of the spider gears and all that stuff, which is just failure points. And put a diff locker in there. That's what you're after. Do it.
Do it.
Honestly, a diff. Well, some of the options you may be looking at might be putting like the axial for the rift. They're putting a locker inside the diff cup, whereas there will definitely be options where you eliminate all of that and you just bolt the locker to it.
Yeah.
Bob's
bitumen. I forgot about that one. Thanks, guys. Another option.
Nike flight suits is what Tony.
Flight suits. Yes.
You knew what those are?
Of course. I'm old.
Interesting. I was unaware of their existence.
Can you center yourself? Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
I don't want to have to move you around.
Yeah, you're welcome. But
I would definitely lock it. Just put a locker in there. Don't fill with diff oil.
Trying to lock something, lock it. Just do it. Whatever way it's going to be.
When you can't, then when you're in the doubt, hit the gas.
You ever own any parachute pants, Matt? Our Septina guy would like to know.
No, but I can do that dance from that episode, from that music video. No, I never had parachute pants. But what we did
growing up, I was young and we had Zubas.
I remember those pants.
Yeah,
very popular.
I was like 7.
Very popular. What we used to do is we'd take our normal like boot cut or straight cut jean, and we would roll and then fold and then roll again. With my Air Force Ones.
You're tight rolling, huh? High water tight roll.
Hell yeah. There's a look, baby. And then kids start just cutting the jeans off and letting them stay ragged. Jammer pants.
See, I was in the era of like Jinkos. You remember the 22-inch diameter leg? Super baggy.
Oh, like, JNCO? Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Jinkos.
Sure, whatever you want to call them. Those are like Raver gear. Were you a Raver?
Not really. No.
No, you weren't.
Not a rave.
I was.
I was not.
I went to a lot of raves.
Your glow sticks.
Pew 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 pew. Lots of dancing, baby. Says,
I still have some Jinko in my closet. Oh my god.
Sweet. What was the brand that we had here? It was really popular. Never remember. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They're never coming back in style. Plastic Man. Oh, wow. You are taking me back, G9000. Yeah, Richie Houghton. He was a DJ from Detroit, Michigan. Plastic Man. That's right.
Never heard of it.
Spell it right. He did, too. Plastik.
God.
International Clothiers was not the place I was talking about, Jay. Yikes.
The pullover fitball coat, the starter jacket, Jesse. Yep, that was. You had your starter jacket on. See, I was pretty young when starter jackets were.
Did you have the leather 8-ball jacket?
No, they had like the furry yarn style 8-ball jacket.
No, it was leather. It was just like 8 balls everywhere.
8 balls. Wow. No, sure didn't. Members only jacket. I'm pretty sure that was before both of us.
Yeah, that was way before our time. Chip and Pepper. Yeah, that was definitely a brand that was big. Coconut Joe was another one.
We had like Gerbeau jeans. You know.
Okay.
Those. And then Tommy Hilfiger. That was the big thing. Like
Polo was pretty big at our school.
Yeah.
All right. Well, welcome to Fashion Talk with two idiots.
Exactly. Who were never in fashion even in those days.
No.
I'm sure you were with your tight button all the way.
I'll have you know, it's not buttoned all the way up today.
Let's go play Pogs, Jesse.
I got a full collection of Alf Pogs. So actually, Wes Vidjo...
Reebok pumps. He had those as well.
Yeah, of course. I had Reebok pumps. I also had Reebok black tops, which were made for outdoor basketball.
See, I was probably in the younger group, but I had the LA Lights.
I had LA Gear. Was that before or after? They didn't have lights in them, no. LA Gear.
The LA Lights were the LA Gear that lit up.
Gotcha. Yeah, I had LA Gear in the Laker purple and gold.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
I had the knot shirt. It was lime green. It just said knot.
Cool shirt. Knot. Wes or Vidjo, he actually took me back in time yesterday when he was asking if I was going to do Lightroom Live, which I didn't because I was working until 10:30, actually midnight. He sent me some images of some Garbage Pail Kids cards.
Oh yes.
I still have a stack of them in my desk, my work desk. I was like, why do I still have these? But I do.
How many jobs have you had in your editing career?
How many like editorial jobs or like places I've worked?
Places you've worked.
2.
Just 2?
2 in 20
But each
years.
time you've taken that stack out of that desk and moved them to the new desk.
It's a conversation piece. People are like, whoa, Garbage Pail Kids. Yep.
I can just imagine as you can like hear the conversation leading that way. I can just see your hand on the drawer, just like.
Funny you mentioned those.
What?
No, it's not like that. This is my home office. I'm not in the office.
Oh,
but
okay.
Yeah, I don't know where they were, but they were at the office at one point. And I just left all that stuff out. It was sort of like, like collectibles and toys and junk for people to play with or like look through while they're waiting for stuff to happen. So,
yes.
Going into
FSTPW. Fun shit to play with.
Yeah.
It's always just sucking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had Bucky balls, which are like little magnetic balls. Mm-hmm. And then I had miniature traffic cones, which I still have more of back here.
I have a traffic cone that was turned into a light, or like a lamp. It's a white traffic cone.
I had all kinds of great desk toys.
I had a
I
flying
have great desk toys that are Vanquish branded.
Yeah, exactly. I had a remote control FUCK, so you could give a flying. Yeah, I used to fly it around the office. Actually, my assistant and I used to have competitions with little tiny RC helicopters. We'd fly them around.
Were they
the
the infrared powered ones?
No, they had an actual like controller, like an actual 2.4 gigahertz doodad.
That's pretty fancy of you.
Well, I like to treat my assistants right.
Yeah, right.
Here, play with this toy.
Yeah, that's. I had a flying pig, Ron says. So
when pigs fly, okay, here it goes. Whoa!
Last Sunday, did you see that I actually pulled out the OMG 63?
Yes, I did catch a little bit of that. Yes, because I commented. I was watching your dumb stream.
Interesting. I definitely don't remember you.
I said things and you were like, "Oh, Scale Builders Guild saying something funny."
That doesn't sound like me, or sound like something you'd say. But
everyone knows I'm the funny one.
Right. I am looking forward to getting into that.
Yes, I'm excited to see what you do with it.
With the big motor, I've got.
Did you fit it?
Yeah, the motor's going to drop in there, no problem. And honestly, it's not going to take me much to do. I'm gonna, after I get a couple of those other, just whatever, it's going to be like 2 pieces to make. I'm gonna have to make a front servo mount,
Yep.
probably out of carbon fiber, and then a rear ESC mount, basically. And I'm gonna replace all the wheels and tires with some Pro Lions.
Yeah, I remember this because you said I'll get them to glue them because they can't glue them backwards.
Yep. Exactly. Which, man, that could have been your whole problem the whole time, really.
I doubt it. I doubt it. I'm sure there were a lot of other problems.
And I think that's all I'm going to do.
Yeah, I think that's all you need to do. That car is already perfect the way it was.
It's just,
you absolutely 100% nailed that challenge because of your thousands of dollars worth of tools. And years worth of school.
Right. I think that just do that, throw a big 6S pack in there and send it down the road again. I think that I'll be able to crest 70.
I wouldn't be surprised if you got over 80.
I don't know. I think that as those things start spinning, that those diffs already were
they a little bit chewed up?
No, but they were hitting like high 120 degrees on the plastic.
Oh dear.
So
well, you might get one good run at 80 and then you can call it a day.
They could. That's a possibility. What I really should do is strip it all down, check all of the diffs.
I mean, that's what a responsible speed guy would do.
Agree. I think what we'll do first is just send it down the road. I'm going to gear it up as much as I can, I think.
Don't go too far. It'll do what it did to mine. And just because it was three-wheeling down the road.
That was not because you were going faster.
Yes, it was.
No, it was not.
It was. I'm telling you, I geared it way too high. I had a 20-tooth pinion in there at one point.
I think that your problems lied much deeper.
Where?
But
everything else was exactly the same as your car.
Exactly the same. Totally
except for all of the under stuff. Speed is overrated, just like Wes said.
Right. So
we're never doing another speed-based challenge again.
Oh, you're so wrong.
I know.
Because the difference in kV, I'm only going is what 2400 versus 2200. So I think this was just 2400 kV. The Haas motor.
I don't remember.
So
I don't even know where my manual is for that car.
I'll be able to gear up a decent amount, and we're just gonna
send
it down the road and just see what. I am gonna change the radio out though.
Yes, put in your Futaba.
I'll probably run it once with the stock radio, just so that I can run the Traxxas telemetry system and the GNSS, just so I can. And maybe I'll throw the Dynamite GPS in there at the same time.
Why not? Get them all going. I'm curious about my drag car chassis. They said they were a couple weeks behind. I checked the website recently, and they were doing the week before I ordered. So hopefully mine gets here soon, because I really want to put that together, do a build on that,
yep.
And then start comparing it to the other two drag cars when they come out.
Right.
I'm not going to do a real I'm not a comparison video guy. I don't like doing those.
Top 10 things you should do to your drag car.
Which is the best, in my own personal opinion. It doesn't matter. Just get one, drive it, learn how to drive, have fun.
So yeah, that's so I'll do that, and then I'll switch to my Futabas.
Yeah, dude, I'm so excited for you. I think, honestly, I really do think you get over 70 easily.
I think that over 70 is not going to be a problem. For one, my temps were already low with the 540 long or 550, whatever that was.
Yeah.
But with this one, I think I'll be able to gear up. I think I could have pushed that motor further as it was.
Absolutely.
But bigger motors are always better.
Oh, way better.
So
G9000 wants you to upload the diff locking 3D print thing for the cable lock.
Yeah, I'm sure I have that. That was the other thing I was talking about and it's a diff unlocking. So
yeah, unlocking.
You wanted to lock your diffs.
Not for this project. Remember when you started, and I was, I got up to what 55, and you were at 53, and you couldn't figure out why you couldn't go any faster.
It was prior to that.
Was it prior to that?
Week.
Right.
Yeah, it was the very first week, right when we installed the brushless system.
Right. And right.
I was trying to do just a rip down the road, and it was just. And it's just like, I was like, oh, this is going to be impossible. I'm like, I'm not hitting 30. I was like, this is terrifying.
Maybe my diffs were locked. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's why it went 3 wheels and just slid down the road.
Hey, nothing's impossible with you.
It's true. You are absolutely right about that. Let's do the fastest steam-powered 6x6.
Done.
My headphones.
I will build a steam bomb somehow.
You'll figure out a way. Hi there. Come up here. Say hello.
Brian Sherwood. Our Scroll Drive is a $450 box. Buy it, Josh. Have a mystery unboxing.
No, come up here. Up here.
Oh my God. I don't think that there is the possibility of even getting close to the content value out of it. Like,
hi.
Yeah. I can't see it.
What are we talking about? Sorry,
Our Scroll Drive has a $450 mystery box.
Oh no, there's no way no, it's not. No, unless it's got like a Grande 2 in there.
Even if they said there is going to be a kit in this box or a RTR or whatever it was, even if they said it was guaranteed to be 10th scale, I think that they have so many terrible options for kits that could be in that it wouldn't be worth it.
They've got some good ones too.
They do, but they have enough bad ones that they could put in there.
Yeah.
Original Trail Finder.
Oof.
Remember that? I owned it.
I avoided that.
I won it actually in the their Christmas giveaway in 2000. Would have been before I moved there. So it would have been Christmas of 2009.
Huh.
Could have, yeah. It's either 2009 or 2010. But I'm pretty sure it's 2009.
Somebody was asking about headphones. I have the Bose QC35s. Bluetooth.
I have
noise
6-year-old AKGs on.
AKGs are great. I had a pair of AKGs.
I do like these. I actually, my really nice ones I've left out on that computer. These are open back, so I can actually hear.
You can hear
things. It's weird. Like, I can't hear myself with my other ones on.
Yeah.
And it feels so weird that when I can I just can't. And even if I turn the monitor on in this, it's just not right. So.
Yeah. All right, you know what? It's 11 o'clock. We should probably can this one for this week. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Always a pleasure to see you all and interact with you. Hope you're having a great week. It's Easter this weekend, so enjoy some time off maybe.
Yes. Have fun. Have a good rest of your week. I'll see you Friday night with something that I will be shopping at the hobby shop for.
I will probably come in and torment Josh as usual.
Yes.
Throw my mod status around. Psycho 13 Garage, Gunnar Nissen, Scale Studio, Ryan, Brian Sherwood, and Scale Studio again. Thank you very much, guys.
Let me see if I can. I don't know why mine will not load my viewer activity. I'm sorry, guys. I appreciate everybody who donated. Much appreciated. I don't know why that is not loading for me anymore. It did it last week as well.
Mike Upton, thanks so much. You guys are hysterical. It's true. It's probably because I have hysteria
on Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna pop on some Plastic Man right after this thing and hit the sack. Have a great week, everybody. Hopefully Lightroom Live will be back next week, and some original new YouTube-based content of some actual tiny trucks. Looking forward to it. Thanks, guys. Take care.
Thank you as well. We'll see you guys next week. Later.
Love you. Bye.